Jim Stevens with Eureka, Canada, and I've got laid out, spread out in front of me the parts for a new tent for 2015, a new family tent called the TaronCanyon6. It's a combination of our popular Copper Canyon straight wall tents coupled with our Taron series tents, which have full coverage fly sheets and some other interesting vestibule designs. So I'm going to go through it and set it up for my first time. I'm familiar with the tent, having worked on the design, but it's the first time for me to set up. So what I've got is the tent body laid out to my right and the fly sheet stretched out on the left side. I've assembled all 7 poles in total. There are 2 roof poles, which are these long ones. There are 4 leg poles, which will be, you'll see the post that's designed for the corner grommet fit. And then we have 1 shorter pole along this shape that's designed to go into the fly, and I'll show the fitting of that. Just reiterating, as I've done in some of the other videos, what's crucial when you're building your frame, make sure the ferrule inserts are complete. If you fail to do that, if you leave them like so and then flex them, you've got a natural weakness built into the pole. Chances are the ferrule could bend or the pole could snap at that location. We can make the repair, but we'd rather not have to. We'd rather that you go do it all the way and have no problems. Okay, so I've got the 2 crossover tent roof poles, and they will fit through pole sleeves, creating an X pattern on the roof of the tent. And it's easy to find the ends. They've been highlighted with a little bit orange trim. Just take your roof pole, it's a continuous sleeve, nice and simple. Just slide it all the way through. And repeat the process with the second pole. Once through creating your X, at each shoulder you're going to have these hub systems. What you want to do there's a ribbed end and a double reinforcement end. Use the double reinforcement for the connection of the roof poles. So I'm doing the last insert of the 4 ends into the respective corner hub. And as I do this, what's going to happen, you'll see the unit start to take shape. So we now have the upper portion of the actual tent built. Next step is going to take each of the leg poles. The end that is smooth, no tip, is designed to go into the ribbed portion of the shoulder hub. Follow down to the corner, the grommet. So we've got the top portion of the inner tent built. We're now inserting a leg into the base of the shoulder hub. Following down, finding the corner grommet system, just stretching that out and making an attachment into one of the grommets. Follow up and attach your clips. And we'll repeat this process on 3 remaining legs. So the inner tent of the TaronCanyon6 is now up. It's a 10 by 10 floor dimension, straight walls, wide expanse on the roof section, so a very roomy tent when you're inside. And now you can choose your site. It's level, it's free of debris, and we're just going to stake it in at the 4 corners through the web loops that are provided. Okay. So what I've got now is 1 pole to fit into the underside of the fly sheet, which I've laid down as so. What I've been looking for, I've been exposing a pocket here where one end of the pole will go into. And so I'll slip that into the pole there, that sleeve or pocket momentarily. And then right behind me is the final pocket to make the fitting. So, pole's built. Feed the pole fully into the pocket. The pocket at this end is designed a little differently so that you can actually open it up, not have to force it through, but you can come in from the side and then close it off with the velcro. And as with any of our tents with fly rods, attach the velcros that are provided for a proper fit. So I've added the fly pole, and now what I'm doing is I'm going to add the fly to the unit. What I've done is I've lined up the yellow webbing on one corner of the fly to the corresponding yellow webbing on the tent. So I've laid that there, and I'm going to the fly itself. Again, with 2 people it's easier, but I'm just lifting it up and such, laying the fly on top, holding the pole in position, and then stretching the fabric over top of the tent as best possible. And then I'll adjust it at the back. So I've stretched the fly sheet over top, but I haven't made the attachments. So what I'm going to do next is follow up underneath. I've got the guy line, which are built into their pockets here at the shoulder. What I'm doing, I'm locating the velcro on the underside and attaching that around the frame. And I'll do that on all four corners. And a secondary spot, guy line pull, corresponding velcro, and again attaching it to the frame. Like I mentioned, I'll walk around and complete that at all four corners. So I've made the attachments under here and all four pulls with the velcro. So now I will go down to each of the corners. There's a ladder lock buckle, I'll show you a side release buckle, and make the connection there to the corner and adjust the tension as required. And again, I'm going to walk around all four poles and do the same. TaronCanyon6, as you saw from the tent itself, is quite a voluminous structure. But once you put the full coverage fly sheet on, it turns it in just to an incredible all-weather tent. What we're looking at this end, I call this the foul weather entry or foul weather vestibule. It's the one with the built-in strut pull, so that's built into the structure. What it's doing, it's elevating the seam line of this vestibule, giving you more volume as you go in. And I call this the foul weather structure because you can open up the zippers, say to this point in a pouring rain, get in underneath and peel off gear, and then access the main tent perfectly dry. When we get around to the backside, you'll see a different type of vestibule that I refer to as the fair weather entry. Also built into this vestibule is a high peak vent. That, coupled with some low venting options on the tent, will create a natural chimney effect, crucial to proper ventilation. As we go around to the side, the corner, you'll see the built-in guy lines located in two spots, two locations. There's a added rope up here that when it'll slide down and allows you to stake out to give you incredible stability in windy conditions. Also on the diagonally opposite corners, you've got these triangular zip out, roll up and tuck away panels of the fly sheet, which with the mesh panels here create tremendous ventilation on warm nights or warm days. Obviously when it's raining, these do have to be closed off, but really nice venting options with this design. Further along, at this point here, you've got a strap attached to the back side of the fly and toggle and loop system to the side wall of the tent. And as you stake this out, it creates a straighter wall on the lower portion of the tent and maximizes the space or distancing between the fly and the tent, again, for venting purposes. You've got, again, another high position location with the guy line built into its pocket for heavy wind conditions. And so you've got 6 different spots high on the tent for guy lines. Then as we come around to the back end, or the fair weather end, instead of the single zipper vestibule, this is a 2-point stake out with vertical zips that could be rolled up right out of the way. So I call it the fair weather. You can just walk right on into the tent door of the tent. This also has the grommets built into the corner of the panel, so you can, with optional pulls, create a bit of an awning for sunny weather. Now you're looking into the tent. You get a really nice flow through for maximum ventilation when all the doors are open. Just a beautiful design, strategically positioned low vents in the corners, mesh high as well, so that all creates that airflow, that chimney effect. You'll also see high in the roof of the tent, and we can't show you the feature right now, but these are reflective panels. They are detachable, but the idea behind these is you attach a battery powered lantern here, and these panels here take the beam and reflect it back down, increasing your light at ground level by about 3 times. That's what our testing has shown. I've also positioned in the 2 pockets that come with, just give you side mounted mesh accessory pocket here. The same on the opposite side, except the center panel of this one is a PVC film, and what that allows you to do is work it with your tablets, and you can work touchpad through the tablets, so we call it the e-media center. So if you wanted to watch some movies, you can do so without having to pop the tablet in and out. All in all, just a well-built, well-featured design on the market for 2015. the TaronCanyon6. Thanks.